Greetings everyone and welcome. Today we're going to see how we can print directly from our web browser to our local printers without need to send the data to the server or to any cloud, and we're going to do that just for free. Alright, so as you can see here, I have this demo here. This demo is provided by the later.com, and as you can see here, these are a hosted application at later.com. So it's drp.later.com. You can just go ahead and check it out. And as you can see here, it's a demonstration on how we can print from our web browser directly to the local printers installed on clients without need to send any data for processing and bringing it back. Everything is going to happen locally on the client's side, right? So what we're going to do is just to go ahead and set up so that you can also set up from your side. So let's begin. And to begin with, we need a key. This is a key that we're going to use with the plugin that we'll be using on this demo. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to provide my email. This key is free and you can use it forever on this computer. So one key, you can use it for the same computer forever and ever. All right, so if you only have one computer, you don't need to subscribe to the paid version. Just go ahead and choose the free version. You're going to get yourself a key and you can use that key with the computer or client's computer. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to request for a key, and a key is going to be sent to my inbox. As you can see here, I only have 24 emails and now I have 25. I'm going to just drag that to the next monitor so that I can open that email and just bring it back. And as you can see now, 0 minutes ago, I got the key, and this key is what I'm going to use with the plugin. All right, so I'm just going to copy that key, go back here on this setup. For now, if we try to get the printers, we're not going to get any printers, right? So it's going to tell us install printer on your system, install the Later plugin, install the Later browser extension, and then refresh the page. All right, so that's the first step. The second step is to download the plugin itself. Here I am running Windows. If you're running another operating system like macOS or Linux, just go ahead and download for your operating system. For now, I'm using Windows, so I'm just going to click that and it's going to download for setup for Windows, which is only 2.4 MBs, and I'm just going to run that. And that should just go ahead and install the application. Now it asks me if I want to continue. I'm just going to continue and say run anyway. So it's going to continue. And now, as you can see, now the installation is complete, and it's going to ask me if I want to run the app. I'll say yes, but I'm not going to create a shortcut anyway. So I'm going to run the application, and here it runs. Now, only that it's on my secondary monitor, I'm just going to drag it over here into the monitor that you can see. All right, so this is the application that we downloaded from here. That's how it runs, and there are multiple access or ways to access the plugin. You can log in with your Gmail if you want to subscribe to a paid version, you can just go ahead and log in with the access key, or you can use your little credentials to log into your account if you already have a paid subscription. But we only have the key, and we can use this key comfortably without any need to subscribe or any need to create an account on the Lita website. All right, so I'll just go ahead and paste in the key that we got from the Lita when we sent the email, and I'm just going to validate that. And the key is validated correctly for this machine. So it means this machine can be able to load the printers to the browser. So the second step that we need to do is to download the Chrome extension. If you're running your application on Chrome, if you're on Firefox, you'll have to do that on the Firefox add-ons website, and if you're on Edge, then you'll have to do that on Edge add-ons or website. And if you're on Safari, that it's coming soon, still not yet here. All right, so I am on Chrome, and I'll just go to the Chrome Web Store here, and this is the extension. I'll just go ahead and install that, or the extension, to the browser. So the extension, it's already added to the browser. As you can see, I can pin it or not, doesn't need to be pinned anyway. So I'll just go back to this setup here, and this is still the same setup. And now what we need to do, if we go ahead and check the printers now, you can see now we have the printers already here. And these are the printers that I have, and I can pick one of the printers. For example, let's say I want to print on this printer. I'll pick that, and I can even go ahead and have some simple settings for that printer here. For example, it's a post printer, and I'm just going to bring in the camera so that you can see the printer. This is the post printer that I am using currently. I can just go ahead and zoom in the text that's going to be printed, and then I'm going to save that, and it's going to save. This printer is selected. Now, if I were to close this and just add some items, this is just a simulation there to see how the printer is working. And now I'm just going to click on print the receipt, and that should print to our post printer. As you can see now, it prints out the data that we sent to the printer. And that's how you can print directly from your web browser application to your installed printers. And you can use multiple printers. For example, if you have more than one printer, just go ahead and configure that, select those printers. I have this one, but it's not currently working, so I'm going just to set that to A4, and I'm going to save that, and then I'm going to close this printer selection model. I'm going to select something, put in the cart, and then I'll go ahead and print that. And as you can see now, it's sending to two printers to be printed. And as you can see now, it's printing to the current printer that I have. So that's how you can easily print from local printers when you're using an application that's hosted on the server but running on the browser, without needing to send the data back to the server and forth back to the client's computer, then printing it or sending it somewhere on the cloud and then getting it back and printing it. And it's free. You can do that for free if you only have one computer per client, or you can use 2 emails or 3 emails if you think that will be better for you. But for other people or other clients who need a lot of machines, then I think it will be better to get a full version or paid subscription, which is again very cheap and very affordable. If you check these subscriptions, they are very cheap. For example, you can get unlimited computers for only $18 a month. Right, so with $18 a month, you get unlimited computers. You can run this plugin in any computer that you have, and then for 5 devices or 5 computers, you'll have $5 per month. Then 10 devices is $10 per month, and 15, that will be $14 per month. So very cheap. But if you only need to run on one computer for a single client, then you don't need to subscribe to any paid version. Just go ahead and get a key for your computer, or just provide your email, then ask for a key, and the key is going to be sent to your email. But the key is only valid for 1 email per month. So 1 email can only request 1 key per month. But this key will not expire. If you install that key in a single machine, it then means it's going to be used in that machine forever. Even if you go ahead and sign out, you can still use the same key again to logging back to the application without needing to get another key. All right, so long as you use that key on that device, it's always going to be available to be used. All right, so that's how you can print directly to your local printers without need to send the data to the server, or without the need to deal with the dialogues and the print preview that we normally get when we are trying to print anything from the browser. All right, so that's it. Thank you very much for joining me on this one. I'll see you definitely on another one.